I don't know if I'm gonna split this into 2 videos or not, but if I don't, this is a continuation of the last video where we tried YUUMI for the first time at 6 stars. I was very thrilled. Basically, handicapped ourselves and still won pretty easily. This one we're testing out Queen's Embrace to see if it has any use on anybody other than, fucking Elise, which is like the biggest disappointment of 2025 for me. Yeah, I want to see if we can get all the keywords. I fucked up, didn't I? I did fuck up. No, I don't think I fucked up because I think if I attach YUUMI onto one of the poros at the beginning, they'll already have these 3 keywords. Then I get those 3, and I should put it at 6, and then yeah, I think I know what I was doing. I think I'm not that stupid, but I don't think it works with Succubus brand, which means we're still pretty much having a useless relic right here. We shall see. So look at that, 14-11 right off the bat. And then that's going to transfer over to Nimble 4 next round. You see that 12-14 pass right on over. Yeah, so I mean that pretty much worked out the way I was anticipating. We're going to put down Face Sprout. We're going to get the Paper Crab Dragon. That'll be a game ender. And then we're going to put down Quick Quill on you. You jerk. Stop playing cards. Alright, I'm going to put down another one just to basically have another blocker right there. Discourage them from doing anything, and it did successfully. And we just won. Right? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we still won anyways. Yeah, the Succubus brand is still pretty useless right here. I forgot what I used to do, why I was using it. I think I was killing the Poros. So I know I had a good reason. I just can't remember what that reason was. Followers have regen. I mean, this is pretty much doubling down, making it less valuable. Mountain Star refill 1 spell mana. That could come in handy. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like this is the best bang for your buck, and all these really ass, but I don't want to use any rerolls. So we're gonna go with the support champion. What do we got here? I think so. We're stuck between Teemo and Zed. The only reason we're going Teemo is because Teemo has Bonded Bucklers and Elusive, which means he can pass that Elusive on to the unit, our main attacker. But Zed also has Power Rift, which is nice, giving us that early pressure. And he'll be very strong, which means his clone, Living Shadow, will be very strong. Yeah, that just sounds too fun. Now, this is actually really tough because these are like 3 really good options. But the odds of us getting like double attack or anything like really solid out of the champion item chest is pretty low. So I don't think YUUMI base form has spell shield. I know the level up does. But we're ending games before we get to that point. Might want to just go with the spell shield. Like I said, this is another unit where like I would typically like to use Black Shield on when we have a low density of units that we're playing per turn. I like to make sure that they're being protected instead of just having to just pass all the time like this. That's annoying. very, very annoying. Because now the next unit I play is going to get vulnerable. Yeah. In my head, this worked better, but in practice, it actually does not work very well. You need, if you're going to play Disciple of Shadow, I mean, Second Break, you want Disciple of Shadow. That way you can kill the Poros, respawn them, and make sure the next units you're playing are getting all the crazy keywords. Yeah, in theory, this worked better in my head, but when I'm actually trying this out, no, this was actually pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit that. So we're just going to attach him. I mean, like I said, we're pretty much basically doing a 6-star adventure with 2 relics yet again. So sometimes theory crafting is rough. Sometimes you make mistakes. It doesn't matter. We're gonna just mini morph whatever the fuck. We don't want to block. We'll just kill you because we don't want this to keep getting too strong. Do you and then mini morph you because fuck you. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And taking damage does not really matter because next turn we're gonna when we have the best defense. The best defense gives us health back based on our attack, and since our attack is always going to be high, we're pretty fine on that. What's about to happen? Are we about to get... Oh, you are being a cocksucker. Let's see. That's why you always want to pass first. But in that particular situation, because we had the advantage, sometimes if you pass, the computer will double pass. I wish they had a function to let you know if the computer is going to do the same thing. That way you could better prepare, but sometimes you just have to guess, and if you guess wrong, sometimes you're screwed. So we're going to play Face Sprout. I'm going to get the Papercraft Dragon, seeing how we are approaching that 6 mana mark. We've reached it. And we're going to attach it back to you. Try to discourage them from attacking, which is clearly not about to fucking happen. Oh, shit. Put down the Yoda Squire just to... Spectacular. Just to have shit on the field. And then next turn, our whole board's about to be 14-13 and take over. God damn, we're taking some pretty big damage from the puff caps. So right now, our drafting, our number one priority needs to be finding sustain. Whether it be through health potions, lifesteal, anything. Wow, that looks really solid. So whatever unit we put this motherfucker on is going to get 7/7 plus double attack. Plus, if we're going to get, overwhelmed quick attack fury, which is just so fucking good. Yeah, we're going to take that. And if we can get any type of cost reduction on this bitch, whee! And honestly, because of the current health situation, we only have 4 regen. And look at this. This is fucking designed to stall you out. Plaza Guardian. But the Howling Abyss will be the motherfucker. If we take too much damage before we get to Howling Abyss, they can play something with literally the same keywords, like a Jax with fucking overwhelming quick attack that's going to have like 40 fucking stacks and 40 attack on turn 1, and you pretty much lose because you have nothing to block it. So we have to go all in, actually, for the shop, and then try to get some sustain out of here. Maybe we can get a good power. Fucking ass. Oh, wait. Before I say it's fucking ass. This actually has some very unique synergy with Phalanx. Yes, I will be doing 1 damage to myself, but I can keep any unit alive every turn. So we're gonna take that just so I can showcase that. This would be good, but the issue is the Howling Abyss. They're pretty much gonna summon level 2 super steroid fucking champions, so not really gonna help us too much. But this actually would be really good if they summoned a whole bunch of followers. So like against Elise, if you were blocking against them or they were just open attacking thing, whatever, if you could survive the attack, you basically clear the whole board. Like I said, we're looking for sustain. Holy fuck, we're gonna use one more. We did not get any sustain. Yeah, this may be pretty bad. We're not gonna use anything else. We're gonna, because we have another shot right here. So we have another chance. Or we could use both our rerolls and then get more right here at the slot bot. But no, I think we're just gonna go with what I said originally and just try our luck at the next shot. Because we'll have 3 chances before we get to Howling Abyss, because the initial shop will have one, then we have 2 rerolls after that, and we'll pick up another spell. Now the question is, do we want to deal with Plasma Guardian or Minotaur Reckoner? I think we're gonna go with Plasma Guardian. I don't remember what Plasma Guardian's fucking deck is. That's the issue. But I know taking that extra damage at the end of the turn is not where it's at. So let's see where we're at. Oh shit! I forgot fucking Zed was even our support. So we haven't seen him. I hate when I do that. When I mulligan something away and I still get the same fucking card, that is so fucking frustrating. Anywho, Zed will come in handy. Will actually probably allow us to end the game. When it comes back, we just have to, like, hopefully not draw too many puff caps in the meantime. But it will, Zed will be a factor here. I guarantee you. Okay, it didn't store. So now, watch this. This is the reason why I was saying this. Now, we would normally take 6 damage, but because of this, look what happens. Look what happens. Look at this energy. Wait. We still took damage. I don't know. What? 15. Yeah, we still took the 6. That's interesting. So, like, the thought process was, because we're targeting the unit, it was supposed to... Oh, phalanx happened beforehand. Okay, well, now you see how that works. But, yeah, so phalanx happens beforehand. Then I did one to myself. Then we took the 6. Okay. But we did also get faded in between there. So we got 2-2 in between that sequence. So it was not a horrible... We still came out on top, basically, because we got the extra faded stacks. So didn't exactly work the way I was trying to showcase, but it wasn't completely dog shit. Let them... No, I'm about to say let them think that we have nothing to play, but fuck. Kind of don't have nothing to play. What you say to me, boy? Or die? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, we can't avoid taking damage. And we don't want to lose that. We just have to pray that they don't high roll with fucking puff caps right here. And oh, wow, they did not. We're out of here, baby. We're out of here. Yep. Yes, sir, Bob. We're out this bitch. Not quite. Ah, I forgot he doesn't have overwhelm. He would have had overwhelm if we drew one more card. Shit. which means that doesn't get it either because he's not leveled up. Shit. Which he would have leveled up. Let's see if we can still salvage this nonsense right here. 29. Let's get rid of this extra unit back there. Let's see what happens if we do this. No more attached units and no tasty fate folk. That is really fucking frustrating. But we managed to clear the board. But now we have to survive 2 turns basically for it to come back to us. With those fucking puff caps still, yep. Building up. So we're not in the worst situation. Because before every main encounter, like the Howling Abyss, there is a healing station right before it. But we had to, make it there. Look at that, when we take 9, like, sheesh. But I mean, I'm pretty certain this is the dub. They have no cards in hand to stop this. Everybody's alive, everybody's well. Oh my god, I love that laugh. Such phenomenal voice acting. Historically, I'm a person who absolutely hates English voice acting, not because the voice actors are not good, it's because they voice act so many roles. So when I look up your IMDb and I see that you have, 3,000 to 6,000 voice acting roles, yes, it's pretty depressing because there are other voice actors out there, and the same people keep getting casted for everything. And when I watch a anime and I see a child with a grown man voice, I'm pretty fucking upset. Like, you could have just found a fucking child. I mean, or somebody else brand new. But no, we use the same people over and over and over again, which is good for them. The 1% stay the 1%, but what about everybody else? I'd like to see some other people out there get some shine too. But that is has nothing to do with this run. And it's crazy to see how far Thieves Gloves have come. This was a never pick this shit ever to pick this shit every time you see it. Fucking crazy 180. I love it. Hats off to the devs. I wish you would do this with more things. Things that are weak, go back and give it this treatment because this is the bee's knees. I love it. And Prowling Cutthroat is already really good with fucking Elusive and Fearsome. Because while, yeah, she only has 1/1, don't forget, next turn when Yumi's 6-star goes off, that 1/1 is going to turn into something humongous. We don't want to spend too much because we have to make sure we heal right here. We only have 11 health left, and Puff Caps will kill us. But, see, this is what we're talking about, health potion right here, but not quite on the right card. This right here, exquisite. And then we're just going to just go. We don't have enough to buy anything else. See, there was 260. We bought anything, probably would have been below the threshold of what we needed. We heal up 41. Now we can at least survive the high roll that they're probably going to get for the first round. Because, I mean, I understand how many times I've come in here and they have a massively statted, thick-ass unit with Overwhelm, turn fucking 1, and if you don't have enough health, you just lose because 9 times out of 10, you probably don't have a big stat, a big statted unit that can counter and help you survive. And put it on you. Because when it levels up, we'll get 3 extra keywords. And you see what I mean? Look at this bullshit. Toyota Thon is on. Wrap up the year with new Toyota. Yeah. Now for January 5th. Now watch what happens next. Look, you see that? They fucking high rolled with the goddamn elusive. Now watch the next unit they play. Watch how they do this bullshit. Oh my god. You know, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. I think we can do that, and then they no longer get the benefit of that. Right? Yeah, because that would have sucked. But now we're in a much better position in so many ways. What happens here? We take no damage. Spectacular, that's what you want to see. Yep. Hey, you. You quit being a Buddy McButterson. Shit. Hmm. This is one of those situations where I want to just pass, but passing could also end me the game. Because if they pass and then summon something big their turn, we're pretty much cooked. This is why I said I wish there was like a... When I pass, you know, it gives me a confirmation or lets me know what they're going to do next. Because right now I'm gambling at this point. But we're going to gamble. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Shit like that. 1822, fucking overwhelm. Which, I mean, is Mini Morph pretty much minimizes all that bullshit. But you gotta be very careful sometimes. Because I've seen bigger stats quite frequently. YUUMI does not give stats on attack, does she? No. Okay. This is round start. I guess this is the best option. Yeah. Sounds about right. Should have known that was coming. Oh my, they're gonna use all their mana in an open attack. Use it on her too. Yo, what happened to our board? We got frozen like crazy. Did we take Nexus damage? We did. So they ended up high rolling anyway. So for those people who don't know what just happened here, basically when you do Nexus damage right here, you frostbite all enemies. And since we have no choice but to take Nexus damage because of the puff caps of the adventure, our whole board is predominantly fucked. So yeah, that's what happened. So to make sure that shit doesn't happen again next turn, we're just gonna turn that bitch into a goddamn mini team. And then we're gonna put down the Prowling Cutthroat and let's pray for the fucking best. I mean, shit. Can't walk fearsome. Oh, Dios mío. Is this the one Yumi's on? It is. I don't want to restart with her. I'm actually gonna block you with you. And then just reduce some damage down. We're gonna remove the spell shield from her, so if we get another mini T, we can get rid of this bitch. Because right now she's becoming a problem. She's not as big as a problem, probably one of the weakest problems, you know, because we took out the husk early, so now she can't just keep transforming and level up and getting all the bonuses. So she's only gonna stay 1433 for now, and that's gonna go down just because she's gonna get frostbitten each turn. Put down Yoda Squire. Come on. You're being a butt. Yeah, we're just going to end turn. I was hoping they would kill it next turn, but sometimes the NPC is just such an NPC. Such a bot. Bodiless Prime. They did not block with Evelyn. That was so fucking rude. Okay, but we are gonna take full advantage of this then. Oh yeah, we're taking full advantage of that bullshit. Fucking jerk. I'm gonna put on the quick quill on you. Get the status up, then we'll have 3 units, 22, 20. Oh shit, never mind. I forgot those are temporary stat boosts. Gonna play this so we can get the extra hungry Owlcat. Hey! Being a fucking jerk! Yeah, we lose the damn attach unit because of that. Son of a bitch, they are really playing hardball right now. Yeah. It does nothing, of course. Yeah. Let's just clear some more board. Don't really have anything to clear up with. That might actually end up being what we have to do to win this, and then we have to just pray. We really just have to just pray that fucking we get some decent RNG on the round start, because if not, we are fucked. Do not draw 9. Yes! G fucking G. God damn. Yeah, whatever, bitch. That was scary. That Malphite coming down with fucking Iceborne Gauntlets, what did it? Like, yeah. Man, I want to hear that laugh every time. It's funny because like when I'm playing by myself, I hardly ever hear that laugh, and of course when I'm recording, I get it every time now. Okay, yeah. Dragon's Claw is really good. Power Riff is really good. Power Riff is actually phenomenal. We're going Power Riff. Now we basically get the Disciple of Shadows effect. And we will actually get some use out of Succubus Brand now. If we get any more type of cost reduction, we are fucking golden. When you summon another ally, give me 1/1 this round. Allies everywhere. So no, Lion Weight is actually just much better. Because now the husks that I'm about to create, if we somehow survive Swole Squirrel, are gonna be fucking amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We're just gonna do a full mulligan. We don't need any of this shit. That is nice. Yep. And now we're gonna kill one of our units. Wait, I forgot we don't have Disciple of Shadow. That'd be goofed again. I fucked up again. Again. I've been using the other builds for so long that I just... Yeah. Quite embarrassing, I know. But this is what happens when you're trying out shit for the first time. I like that. Yeah, because they couldn't block without losing a unit. Look how thick our units get. How massive. How humongo. Humongo. So yeah, we'll put a unit down. Fuck it. And then we'll attach to him next turn, and that's pretty much game. Yep. I mean, even though it's not game, they can't do anything, and all these attacks are about to be doubled because Swole Squirrel. Look at the board. Look at that board. And you want to know what the craziest part about all this is? We only needed this to go off one time. This bitch is about to go to 50 attack, and then the next unit I play is about to have 50 extra attack. On top of the rest of the board having 50 attack. So look at that, 38-19. That's going to the next unit I play. And of course, we're going to put on the Scar Maiden Reaver. Because having that on a unit with 25 and regen is just what? Oh, y'all know y'all lost. That's why you're doing this, as usual. This is the desperation open attack. Computer does that quite frequently. They know they've lost. And then, I was about to say, we're still going to attack the Rainbow Fish to the Scar Maiden Reaver, and this is about to be some absurd nonsense. Sucks this did not work out the way I thought it was going to. Blaze Head, I thought it was going to activate in a different order. I thought Phalanx was going to activate after the damage was done. But, well, at least now you guys know. Look at that crazy damage. What the fuck? Spectacular. Yumi, Yumi, Yumi. You wonderful cat. And a hat. Even though your stripes are not red and white, you still put up a heck of a fight. And sometimes I think I may, I think I might. Wish that you were a cat riding a bike. But you're not. This is why I put you in D tier. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What would I put if I had a tier list? I don't know. I'd have to actually look at everybody, but she definitely wouldn't be D tier though. Definitely probably be niche tier. But I mean, like any unit that can perform with just two relics, like I said, we're basically getting no use out of Succubius brand. So any unit that can perform with two units, and this is a shitty modifier right here too. The scout scheme. If battles take too long, this will kill you. The puff caps, oh my god. So I mean, all things considered, Yumi's actually pretty fucking solid. What do we have next? So we do have that, so we kind of want to save some rerolls. Because I mean, the options we get are not going to be much better than this. So we're stuck between Ninja Tabai or Phage. I think just having the extra stats is good, but then again, being able to protect ourselves against any random elusive bullshit is also very nice. So we're going to go with that. This is actually a really good deal for that. But let's see what else we got. See, we have an epic shop coming up, so we don't want to spend too much right here. I wouldn't typically buy this. It's actually really good. I would buy this power. Probably one of the better upper echelon rare powers. If you have high cost cards, and we have a decent amount of cards that are above 4. So getting that cost reduction would be really good, but we have a better chance of getting an epic right here. So we're gonna buy this, and we're gonna go down a little bit to 330. But we know we're gonna get 100 for beating Dauntless Vanguard. So we're right where we need to be to still purchase the epic from the next one. Well, the potential epic, because it's not guaranteed to be epic, but when you see purple, you have a pretty big chance of something being there that's epic. And most of the time it will be an epic power, or a lot of the time. I'm not gonna say most, because there's been quite a few times where I've done it and it was not. Since we have elusive already, we want to put on this one. Next turn, we're going to use this. Let's see if we can get another attached unit. We could not. Not annoying at all. Not annoying at all. But, I mean, everything's going to get boosted up pretty nicely, so. Get this, get the benefits from that. What epic item did we get? We got double attack. The game's over. Spectacular. Go ahead and get rid of her. And they're not going to do anything because John Wick reference. You will do nothing because you can do nothing. I don't usually tell you what the reference is, but I just felt like it today. I'm under the weather, so I'm not thinking. But anyhow. Freedom! But yeah, I mean, Yumi's feeling pretty good. Wow. I think Mountain Goat's already in here. So we're going to stick with him. And that's overwhelm already. Overwhelm with double attack is like one of the best combinations in the game. So I would go with these gloves. Like I said, it's crazy seeing the complete turnaround. These gloves was like never pick this item ever to pick this shit every time you see it. Because you can get double attack and like Black Cleaver and get double stats plus double attack. And I mean, it gets crazy. You can get double Cleaver twice. All types of wild shit. But since this is already in the deck and it has overwhelm, we're going to go with this. And then we get an epic right here. We did not, but we have 2 rerolls. Although, this right here is worth it. So we're not actually going to reroll. Because the whole deck is about attachments and equipment. And they're just going to get an extra 2/2. So, did we? And at the end, right here, we got just a tad bit of sustain. Not a whole lot. Just a tad bit. We'll take 2 of those and call you in the morning. That puts us at right at full health. And we have to try to survive the initial onslaught of this bitch. Hey, we might get some use out of the Papercraft Dragon this run. I forgot he was even in the fucking deck. Forgot we drafted him. Completely forgot. Of course. That's all I can say sometimes. But, big old booty. Because they're being pieces of shit. No, actually, Yumi dies. Because it's obliterate. Fuck, I was about to say we get 2 Yumis, but no, we're actually pretty fucked on that one. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to try to maintain a decent board. We get another attached, wonderful rainbow fish. And we're going to put you on you. And we're not going to let them rain in our parade with that bullshit ass turn 1 obliterate. Very nice. Entomb, whatever Entomb. Very nice is the high cost one. I mean, our board is looking pretty fucking solid anyways, even though they were being pieces of shit. We're going to use the prank, see what they got in their hand. That we can, yeah, no. That we can say no to. And we can just say, hey, fuck you. Wonderful. And our next turn, maintain some serious static. Honestly, to avoid, we're just going to want to see them use this. So we're just going to open attack. Pretty sure they're going to use it. Entomb again. You're fucking killing my Yumis. That's very fucking frustrating. Shit. Okay, they don't have Iron Inevitable, so that's Solid. Now watch this. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put this down and not attach it to anything. And there's a very good reason for that. We're going to put this down, not attach it to anything, and then we're going to attach the papercraft dragon to it, and then we're just going to win. At least that's the thought process, but I got to watch what they're doing over here. I might actually have to change that directive to have some type of defense over here. One cannot attack, or will do nothing if it attacks. Only one attack can come through so far. Yeah, I think we're still going to go with the same game plan. Because they, I would say, if they attack wrong, they just lose. And I believe that was too risky for them to attempt. But I'm trying to figure out how do we not win this round right here. Succumb to Cold is still cancerous. I think Buried in Ice is slow speed, so we don't want to play anything. We play anything, we risk, yeah, they have enough mana to hit us with Succumb to Cold, Buried in Ice, which will obliterate everything, and that will fuck up our whole game. This is actually a terrible matchup for YUUMI, and I think we're handling it pretty fucking well. So yeah, we did get hit with 2 of those. Jesus. What happens if I do this? Nothing. What happens if I do this? 3. If I do that, how much she gets there? 5. So, not really. Just have more units at 24 across the board. Making sure we thick as shit, bitch. I'm sorry, you have to excuse my outburst. Why are you delaying the inevitable? Truth. Why? I'm just hitting it just because, honestly. We just want some of the skill in off of that. No other reason. That way, even if they freeze everything on the board, one of these attacks is going to get through and just win. We would have taken less damage and got an S rank, but, you know, Frostbite 30 billion times. But this is YUUMI with 2 fucking relics, because Succubus Brand did nothing. So, hey. Very good. Not sure if we got any use out of the secondary effect of Queen's Embrace, which is units can't be blocked by, needed 5+ power to be blocked by Fearsome. But I know we got some value out of the Impact, Spirit, and Evolve. That was the main thing, was the Evolve, what we wanted. Because we already start off with 6 keywords, so we did absolutely get value out of Queen's Embrace and Spirit of the Buru. Succubus Brand, like I said, we can substitute with any other thing that I suggested earlier. And you'll have a thick as shit unit the first round, you attack with the second round, the rest of your board gets thick as shit. All in all, that was a pretty good run with YUUMI, so I'm impressed, I'm happy, I'm pleased. I think that was really good. All in all, my impressions of YUUMI, especially considering that was a weekly that kind of hurts, units that pass their turns a lot, because the puff caps can just eat through you. They actually had some pretty good swarm tactics, being able to just play followers that they draw and have extra stats and fearsome. They also had the deadly modifier. It was a pretty rough go for a deck like YUUMI, and she ran right through it. That was not much of an issue at all. I think I actually like Queen's Embrace. I think that was really solid, so I think I might go with something like what? So I guess that's a build I was using forever because I never even thought to even. Oh shit. Well, just when I thought the video was over.